celebrating the dedication of the flag sculpture that was presented by Resurrecting Lives. It was made in tribute to individuals who suffer traumatic brain injury and to bring awareness to suicide prevention for veterans. This will ultimately find its home in the new Veteran Service Commission office on Belmont Avenue. Mahoning Veterans Memorial was very fortunate to receive a communication from Dr. Chris Ann Gordon, who is the founder of Resurrecting Lives. And her hope was to have a location here in Mahoning County so that it could garner some signatures. The Veterans Memorial decided that it would be a great partnership, especially as we're trying to bring additional awareness to other veterans' needs and what some of the current issues are that our veterans are facing today. And during the fair time, we housed it out at the Veterans Memorial, which is a log cabin on the Canfield Fairgrounds, and welcomed individuals to come in and sign it while they were there.
Resurrecting Lives Foundation is a veterans nonprofit specifically for global war on terror veterans who are struggling with the effects of the signature wound, traumatic brain injury. And in our travels, we were able to travel to California, and we met with Chief Joe Paisano, a retired U.S. Navy chief, who was an artist. And we kind of put two and two together and said, you know, he was doing artwork and then inviting veterans communities in. And he says, I've got a piece, though, that I'd like to invite civilians in to listen to the stories of our veterans as they sign. And we thought that was a very good idea. So we said, well, we would love to help you doing that. As long as we could bring a flag to Ohio, we'd be very happy to do that. So we were able to develop 4 flags last year. We're hoping to get even more this year. And we're not stopping until all 50 states have a flag honoring the veterans of their state. This was flying over the Ohio State House. We took pictures on a windy day because he likes movement in his flag. He does that in each state that he goes. He has the flag that is flown over the Capitol. Everyone is different. The flag is made of drywall screws, which is a very interesting thing. But Chief Paisano doesn't have a lot of money, of course, and that's one of the things we have to say. When you get out of our military, you don't necessarily get your pick of the best job at that. So he was able to have Home Depot donate some drywall screws, and he started doing a flag. So what the flag is it's drywall screws so that people who are visual impaired, his mother actually was blind from diabetes, and he started doing art that she could feel. So it's an interactive piece in every way. You can feel it, you can see it, you can sign your name on it, you can talk about your veteran relatives who served our nation, and it's meant to be an interactive piece for every community that it serves.
As Dr. Gordon spoke to earlier, we've now had more veterans commit suicide than actually were killed during the Gulf Wars. So that is one of the major issues. Traumatic brain injury contributes to that. It's health and welfare for our veterans, letting them know there's a support system out there. Female veterans are the largest growing population of homelessness. So there are different things that are impacting our veterans today than used to impact them in previous generations.
Part of the reason we're trying to do this is, you know, the United States of America is united. We don't hear that enough. And we are bringing back that concept to everybody's, you know, focal point here. So we did Hawaii for the Asian Pacific and all of the battles that were fought in and around that area in World War II. And we went ahead with Alaska because that is the highest suicide rate of both veterans and military in our nation. And we did California because Chief Paisano is there in San Diego, and then Ohio because I am from Youngstown and now I'm back in Youngstown. And our foundation was started in Columbus, where I was resigning.
As veterans have served, they all have their own stories. And some of the things that those veterans have gone through, we have garnered those signatures, and it gives them an opportunity to add voice to what some of their encounters were while they were in the service, out of the service, friendships, relationships that they've made, and the impacts that they have actually had.